Butuan City, Agusan del Norte, a city famous for its cultural heritage, home of treasures such as the Tara, a golden figurine, an array of lustrous, most intricate jewelry, a collection of priceless ceramics from the Sung dynasty. It's been said that before the Philippines came to be, there was already the Kingdom of Butuan because of the great discovery of the now Philippine symbol of the smallest political unit, the barangay, or Balanghai.
A balangay is a plank boat adjoined by carved-out planks edged through pins or doubles. The term was adopted by archaeologists from the account of Antonio Pigafetta in the early 16th century, mentioning the word in Italian spelling Balanghai. But the Balanghai was more than just a mere boat. It was more like a vessel bearing a social unit. In fact, upon the arrival of the Spaniards in Luzon in the 16th century, they found out that the term Balanghai was also used to refer to the smallest political unit among the Tagalogs. The said unit, ranging from 30 to 100 households, was ruled by a chief or datu who was respected and venerated by his subjects. The Balanghai boat is the first wooden watercraft ever excavated and radiocarbonated in the year 320 AD in Southeast Asia. The remains of the Balanghai was discovered in the year 1976. This site is where one of the Balanghai boat was cultivated. As you can see, the Balanghai boat has made an imprint on the ground, which is currently preserved here in Science Museum, Ambangan Libertad, Butuan City.
Thousands of years ago, the ancestors of the Filipino people traveled from the ancient mainland by the land bridges across the continental shelf to Southeast Asian archipelago. They then sailed onward to as far east as Polynesia and as far as west Madagascar, aboard the pre-Spanish vessel, the Balanghai. The Kaya ng Pinoy Incorporated launched an exciting undertaking that traced the migration of our ancestors across the ocean using the only native Balanghai, built faithfully to the craftsman master, boat builders, and materials used during the pre-Spanish times. Navigation will also remain accurate to the method that was used with the earliest marines, steering by the sun, the stars, the wind, cloud formation, wave patterns, and bird migrations.
Basically, it was for us to rediscover our maritime heritage, because the Philippines is made of islands, it's an archipelago, and therefore we are surrounded by the sea. We have a maritime heritage, and this maritime heritage has been lost to many of us. So it is very important for us to rediscover our maritime heritage. It was to test the actual possibilities of traveling in the ancient Balanghai around Southeast Asia. It was to retrace the ancient voyages by rebuilding the Balanghai, that was based on an ancient design.
The voyage hope of the new Balanghai aims to reconnect to the greatness of the Filipino ancestors and to rekindle the maritime consciousness among the Filipino people, a nation of over 90 million people living in the second largest nation island in the world. The Balanghai is indeed proof that this should be a big pride for the present Filipinos who are still great voyagers until the present time.